A while ago, and I shouldn't even be here, and I'll tell you the story why. A few years ago, I was sitting in the old age home on a Sunday morning, just reading the newspaper, as I used to, and I came across an ad, and it said, for sale, 1967 Camaro Rally Sport convertible Capri with hideaway headlights, and I thought, well, I had a car like that when I was younger. My wife. And I looked at, they published the serial number for the car, the VIN number. So I looked, I still had my ownership, or a copy of it, and I looked and I said, that's my car. That's my car, they're selling it. So I phoned, and the lady answered. And I said, do you still have the car for sale? And she said, sure. So I told her the story about, I owned it, was the original owner a long time ago. And, I sold it after my wife had died. And I would really like to have it back just for my own memory. And she said, well, sir, no one else is going to have it. So if you send me the money, I'll send you the car and the ownership. And it'll be yours. And about a week later, it shows up in the parking lot of the old folks' home. And people thought I was nuts. What the hell am I going to do? I'm 80 years old. What am I going to do with a 67 convertible Camaro? I didn't care what they said. I got in the car. I started it up, and it had a 327 cubic inch V8 with a 4-barrel downdraft Rochester carburetor, and it sounded exactly the same. And I looked over at the passenger seat, and there she was, smiled at me. And I thought, oh my God. And I turned back and she was gone. I was feeling kind of sad. The next morning I got up after I had breakfast, got in the car, started it, because I was just going to take it for a drive, just go somewhere. And I got it out onto the road, and I thought I'd take it to where we would normally go. Where I was driving along the road, and I looked over, and there she was, my wife, sitting in the seat, smiling at me, and I'm looking at her. And I thought, my God, is it real? And then I looked up, and there was the train. Now, apparently, you can't look down upon your own demise. But I didn't care, because I had her in my arms. She held my hand, and she said, come with me. I want to show you something.